we'll watch the clips and I'll show you guys like kind of what happened. I just want to weigh in on this because I've been in a situation like what this guy's in, and I have some words of wisdom, I think, that probably aren't going to help this guy. He probably won't see. It's not really going to matter, but I'm going to weigh in on it anyway. You know, I like it from Peekaboo's. You know what? Fuck it, dude. We'll just watch Peekaboo's fucking... We'll just watch this, because this guy's hilarious, and I like this video.
What is the first clip we need to see of what happened?
I like this, because they go in order.
Okay, I got a clip right here.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest with you. I think it takes away from the game, and I think it takes away from the experience. And
so, just to give context, this is an OnlyFangs Guild meeting where they're talking about the use of Petri flasks. So that's what they're discussing here of like, should we allow it or should we not use it? Or like, how do we feel about that? Because the discussion was like, does it add to the hardcore experience? Does it take away from it? Is it making it too easy? Is it taking away the risk factors? All of that stuff. So this is his response to what he thinks about Petri. And this is the guy who this is all about, right?
Takes away from the game, and I think it takes away from the experience, and it leads people to be like, "Oh, he could just Petri out. This isn't that scary."
Yeah,
and
I mean,
to be real with you, some of the
the
best moments that I've had inside of dungeons are because, oh shit, we're all going to die if we don't execute this perfectly, and we hardened up at that moment. We kicked some ass, and we got to live. You know.
So if you hear that, you automatically can see maybe, hopefully, why from my perspective, I'm like, yeah. That's cute. That's a good one. Yeah, really harden up here, don't you?
I've made it all the way to 60 now without...
You gotta walk the walk, chat. You can't just talk the fucking talk, dude. Trust me. Trust me. You gotta fucking do it.
Because of that, because we didn't give up in that.
That's a great message.
Yep,
That's
I agree.
what I've been saying the entire time.
That is a good message.
Nobody should have Petri flask. When shit gets crazy, shit gets sketchy, let's figure it out. Let's work as a team. Let's get out of there. And let's all survive, like in 100%. So we should have no Petri flasks. I'm glad we're all on the same page there. And nobody needs Petri. Nobody needs this because it's just not good and it's not fun. It's not thrilling or exciting. Where do we go next, guys? I have 50 clips open here. I just can't tell where we even go from here. So let's see. Snoopy links a clip. Is this the first situation? Does this look right? Okay.
So this is this is the first attempt through the dungeon. Okay? This is not the main thing, but this precedes it. So they're all on this ramp. You see where the mage is standing? Remember those ogres I was talking about?
I'm banished. Bad timing.
There's a reason they're swinging at the mage. You guys understand that, right? Proxy aggro. That he pulled them with his ass. He pulled them with his literal ass.
He's coming. Just.
Oh, we got another one? Oh, fuck. Just run out. Everyone run now. Jump down. I'm putting down target dummy. Let's just run out of here.
And in this case, they do escape.
Everybody run. Yamato, you say?
Narrowly. So this is like worst case scenario.
Stressful.
But at least they're kind of all together. They're kind of all together. In this kind of situation, they can at least to some degree rely upon each other.
I'm kind of slow and I have nothing.
Do you vanish? Target
Where are you guys running?
Outside to the entrance. When you vanish in Hearth, just vanish.
So one of them is definitely further back. I don't know why he's saying, why are you guys running? Because at this stage, I'm pretty sure they should be running.
Vanish in Hearth.
Okay, I vanish.
Pretty sure that's what they called. Right? They're all pretty close together, though. They're all pretty close.
No, you don't trade me.
Are you guys fine?
Now, as mage, he is able to get an insane lead on them. I guess you can do this. I mean, I don't know if this is like a bad etiquette to do or not, right? Like you've said you're running out, but he's like taking the gap, right? Now he's putting space between them, which I think is, I mean, look, you're running, you're going to get out. I mean, I think that this makes sense.
Have a dummy.
You started together, you know, you get the distance for the hearth.
Another dummy.
Okay, I mean, this is not that bad. Like like I said, everyone in the group here is very solid, and you hear. But hey, like I was saying, you hear Ozzy saying what's happening, what's going on, what we need to do, what we're pressing. Like they're calm, they're talking, they're saying things, right? And they all get out of here. Okay, so he's.
It was handled relatively well.
Oh, fuck.
Dummy now.
Nice dummy. We're coming to you. Sprint if you got it. I got intercept.
I mean, you kind of hear them, right? You hear them all collab. This is where you become a kind of I don't know, man. This is where it gets weird. Because it's like, at this point, you hear them collaborating with each other, doing what they can to like, it just feels very much like there is no I in team kind of situation where like the team is one thing and then this guy is like another. He's here, but it doesn't really feel like he's part of the team.
Nice dummy.
Especially considering he's the one that pulled it. He's the one that caused this.
Holy
I mean,
shit!
they're right there. I get it. I get it. I'll give him this. They're right fucking there.
Wait, oh my god.
They catch up. And it's scary. I get it.
Oh my god, if you missed it, bro, he turns around for a second. Holy shit, they all caught up to you guys. Right here, don't show it.
So that is a scary sight. I'm gonna be honest. If I were to turn around and see that, I would be frightened. And I would probably panic. But you want to know something, chat? I would admit that I panicked, okay? I'd be like, dude, I'm so fucking sorry. I'm so sorry. Like, I ass pulled that. That was such a bad play. And I panicked and I just fucking, I dipped. You guys, like, I'm so sorry. Like, you would expect a level of, like, remorse or something, right? But we'll wait, because this is just the first thing. From this situation, would I be like, he's a fucking roach, that guy's selfish as fuck, he doesn't want to play with his fucking team, I'm never fucking kick that guy? Would I have that reaction? No. That's ridiculous. No. And that's not why people had that reaction. It's what's coming up.
Oh my god. Oh fuck. Okay. Right, here we go. Oh my god, here we go. All right.
Mistake never happened.
They're all
So
in the
these
same
guys,
guild.
they all
So these
go
are
back.
all guildies and OnlyFangs, and they're all streamers.
I'm gonna remember that.
They're feeling good.
I'm just so happy, man.
And this is hardcore. So if you die permanently.
Yep.
So let's see where it starts going wrong. I'm gonna skip through guys for a sec. Hold on. Okay, here we go. This looks dangerous right here. So here we go. Okay.
Trying to actively reduce his age.
If you were pirate there, you saving both of them, I'm either fucking saving both of them or I'm fucking dying as one of them. To fucking be like Aragorn. You know, you're gonna die, then I'll fucking die as one of them. It is what it is, bro. You're fucking in there. You made the fucking commitment. It's your role. Do the fucking job. Like, come on, man. Ride or die, dude. That's what hardcore is about.
Brian Johnson, they're talking about BJ.
We got two, so just focus this.
That's the way I see it. So look, they've got a brute and they've got a mage lord and they've got mastiffs.
Okay. All right.
They got double bleeds from dogs, I'm pretty sure is what that's from. And they're still at a point where they can be stable. This guard is over halfway dead, 33%. So it's an accidental pull of the second pack, you're right.
Oh.
What should be happening right fucking this moment is the mage should be casting counterspell, or someone should be casting something to interrupt the fucking boss so that it moves. But no, we let the boss sit there, and what happens? It's gonna cleave.
Oh, don't pull diamond.
Yeah. Well, I got shield wall.
And so, like, look, the initial breakdown is not any one person's fault. I don't think. This is a group failure. This is not enough planning. This is not interrupting right. This is not positioning it correctly. This is an overall group failure. But what happens after is where we get into weird places.
Just run. Can you target dummy?
See, now they turn and just run, which I think I understand. Maybe I missed it, but if I'm a mage
Okay.
here,
This looks bad.
Just focus this.
maybe I missed it, but if I'm a mage here, before
Okay,
I run, I
alright.
press Ice Nova.
Oh, don't pull diamond.
Yeah. Well,
Maybe he does. There's Blizzard.
Oh god.
I would Nova.
Just run. Can you target dummy?
Like, Ozzy clearly has aggro.
God.
They call run. Yeah, they say run. They say just run, just run. And so they're kind of kiting back.
Should I do it?
Yeah.
They're all kind of together. But as the mage, of course, he puts distance between he and everybody else. 1/3 mana.
Yeah.
1/3 mana.
Aussie, are you fine?
No.
Any grenades,
I got last
anything?
stand.
Oh my god.
Heal him.
Yeah, you just heal me. Just come back a little.
Oh my god. Oh my god. What is going?
Snuppy, just run.
Triple bleed, which you can heal through.
I can help a lot. Yeah.
I mean, we see that
Why are you
happen.
walking, bro?
Triple bleed here through. I want to remind everyone that one of these bosses, when they chose to run, is at 13%. The first boss that they're fighting and the thing that they triple pull on, it's almost dead. Where's the mage, by the way? Mastiffs are almost dead with some of them. They're doubled up here with guards, yes, but they're alive. Where's the mage? Oh, right. He's way over here. You see on the mini-map right there? He's gone.
Pirate, why are you walking, bro?
Now they're asking, like, why? Look, we're still all together. They said run, yes, but we're all clearly together, working as a team to make our way out of the raid. Pirate, where are you?
What are you talking about? Why am I walking?
This is
Look at my map.
savage shit.
Innovate
Come
you?
on, man.
He says this is amateur. Come on, man. He's like, he's basically saying, why are you ratting out instantly? This is amateur. Like, get back here and help us. Come help us, is what he's saying.
B, just
I
run.
can help what? Yep.
Pirate, why are you walking, bro?
What are you talking about? Why am I walking?
This is
Look at my map.
savage shit.
Innovate
Come
you?
on, man.
Just kill the
Innovate,
mastiffs.
innovate,
Kill the
innovate.
mastiffs.
I-
Innovate the
Use
healer.
Nova, bro.
Kill the
Come on.
mastiffs.
Big
We got
heals.
this. In the sense
Or
of,
something? Where's up now?
Do you
And they
see my
avoided the
map?
other pat. Very good. Could have been real bad.
What am I supposed to do for you?
Just kill the mastiffs.
And you hear his complacency. It's again, there's nothing I can do to help them. What am I supposed to do for you? Which is also just very condescending, by the way.
Innovate.
I-
Innovate the
Nova,
healer.
bro.
Kill
Come
the
on.
mastiffs.
Big
We got
heals.
this. In the sense
Or
of,
something? Where's up now?
Do you see my mana? What am I supposed to do for you?
Just kill the
As his mana's low. By the way, we're gonna watch his POV. He has mana. he has mana, and he has things to give him mana back again. So,
mastiffs. One shot.
More,
Okay,
there's
we-
more on the
but
way.
it's okay. Again, panic. You're gonna panic. But your response in this situation is, what am I not gonna? It's not what am I gonna do for you? It's, bro, I panicked. I fucking ran. Like, should I come back? Like, should I? Like, I'm scared. I'm afraid. You know, that's what you should fucking say. You should be honest. You should just be like, I panicked. Like, I'm out of here. You know, but that's not what happened.
On the way.
Run now.
Oh my god.
Do you see my mana? What am I supposed to do for you? Why is he so condescending? Because he thinks that it's their fault and he wants to absolve himself of any responsibility in this situation because he's trying to say that he doesn't have any mana. This doesn't work though when people are watching your POV and see you mouse over your mana gem and choose not to use it. Like, that's rat shit.
Okay, get out, get out.
Run.
The dude has an attitude problem, and that's why I'm choosing to weigh in on this, because who else has an attitude problem? I have an attitude problem too. I get it. You can tell he subconsciously got mad when Yamato told him, what are you doing? This is salvageable. His ego didn't let him be in the wrong after that and stood by his choice to not help his team. He acts as if run is a command to turn your brain off and blink away. And that's what this is why I wanted to talk about this, because I understand where he is coming from. That's why I'm going to talk about this, because I get the heat of the moment. I get the pressure. I get the pride. I do. I get the pride. Like, I get it. Like, I've struggled with this myself, where you're put in this pressure of this moment, and instead of just being quiet for a second and listening to what people are saying to you and trying to reflect on what's happening, you just fucking lean into the defensiveness. That's why this guy's getting so much shit, is because he doubles, triples, quadruples down and doesn't show remorse for their deaths. It's not that you made a mistake. It's okay to make a mistake. And if it was made in good conscience or in good intention, then you know what, dude? So be it. We fucking go again. But no one's gonna want to go again if you fucking abandon them. No one's gonna want to go again. We can't go again because I don't trust that guy. And Summit said a similar thing, where he's like, the problem is that you're destroying your reputation among the other people. These people would, and I know he's out of the guild now, these people would never group with him again. Are they in the wrong? No. Why the fuck would they? From their perspective, he abandoned the fucking group and ratted out. He fucking roached out. Again, when we first started this video, remember how there was that clip of him in the guild meeting where he's like, Petries and yada yada. We buckle down, we get through it, we face the adversity, we do that. None of that is on display here. None of it. So that's why it pisses people off, because it's like, you talked a big game and then you were put in a situation you did not fucking show up. So is this the main incident that caused all the drama, or is there more? Again, this is bad play. This could have been moved past. This could have been a moment of, let's come back to this in a moment to talk when we're more calmed down, and let's have a dialogue here. But that's not what happens. This, what is about to be said, is why there is drama.
Does anyone say anything?
You just expect people to try to help, though? I know, fuck me, right? Like, what an asshole expectation, right? Like, what the fuck?
No.
Who starts talking first? Who's gonna say something like?
I mean, the
"Yo."
regular ogres can still be polyed. We just had the boss and like 5 mastiffs and 2 ogres. We could have polyed 1 ogre, killed 1, and then walked it out.
Yep.
Yes, literally, just even an ice nova would have been enough.
You guys pulled that
instantly
when I
ran
had-
out, bro. You instantly ran. You didn't even look back.
As much as you're angry right now, of course I
know.
ran.
Which is very condescending, by the way. As much as you're angry, so he's trying to like, it sounds like he's trying to like empathize with him, but he's not. That's not an empathetic remark. That's patronizing as fuck. You see, do you guys hear, like, this is why he's getting fucking destroyed? You know what I'm saying? Because this kind of attitude is absolute bullshit. You did this, you did that. He's basically turns all of the blame on them immediately to preserve his own ego and to make it seem like it's not his fault.
That's not on me.
That's not on me. None of it's on the mage at all.
I saw the
Imagine being in a 5-person group, roaching out so fast, and then putting all the blame on your teammates and not even once stopping to say, I am sorry that you guys died. That fucking sucks. That should not have just happened right now. Just something. Just something. Just take a little accountability and have some empathy and remorse for what just happened. That is why this guy is getting fucking destroyed. Not because he played bad, not because he ran, but because he has absolutely zero remorse or anything for what just happened, while being condescending and patronizing to these people who are better players than him, and then leaves the Discord before anyone can actually say anything to him.
Literally. You didn't
This
even
is the
say
second
anything.
time.
You could have at
This
least
is the
said
sec-
like the boss were there.
You're just gonna talk over me? Is that what we're doing now?
Well, I'm just.
I mean, he's literally responding and you're talking. This guy's talking over him. So you can see how this is escalating. You can see how the escalation is happening. Because it's defensiveness and placing blame on everyone else coming from Pirate. And only one person in this group of 5 people, 2 of which just died, actually is willing to like try to explain to him why they were frustrated or what he could have done, and he just doesn't want to hear it. He doesn't want to hear it. And then so listen to this. He says, "You go roll a mage, see you around," and then he leaves.
You good?
I'm done now.
Okay, cool. You go roll a mage then. See you around.
I don't think that's a
I
valid
mean,
point, to be honest.
It is what it is. It is what it is. I think I could have probably
Sorry,
like
Lauren.
done a
I
lot
know.
there as well. I don't know.
Dude, I feel like that was hella chill.
But do you hear that immediate other person saying, like, I feel like I could have done a lot there. I feel like I could have done better. I could have done more. That's what you're looking for in a response. Like, yeah, I could have done more there, guys. I could have known, but I just panicked and I'm sorry. That's all you have to do. Because everyone's in the same situation where they're all panicking. They all get it. We're going to make irrational, poor decisions when we're panicked. It's normal. But the response after is why he's getting roasted. And people are making it out to be like, oh, this is some attack on his character. No, bro, there's no attack. It's literally just how he's portraying himself. He's portraying himself like a freaking jerk. What happens when these kinds of situations happen is it no longer becomes an isolated incident. It turns into a situation of like, now we're going to pull up all of his past clips. Now we're going to look at when he did this in a former group in Ubers, or when he did this in fucking, whatever game it is. See, what can start to happen, and this has happened to me, and it's typically not done out of inaccuracy, is you notice like cycles for people. You notice cycles where like they have periods of good where there's no problems, but then they have these really shitty fucking moments. And unfortunately, those really shitty moments are often the ones that get the most attention and the ones that often end up like defining your public image more than other things. So as a content creator, you have to realize that like no matter how much you believe something, and there's much nuance to this. In this situation, no matter how much you believe you're in the right, when you have the collective group telling you that that's not true, you have to be able to look at yourself and think, okay, maybe I am the one who is wrong. So like there is a point where like you have to realize that even if what people is saying about you is not true, that like sometimes the more that you like resist it and make a deal out of it, the more attention you're bringing to it, and you're actually starting to do damage to yourself. Because instead of letting it go and moving on from the bad faith arguers or taking your accountability and like moving forward, it continues to fester. That's why people are saying, oh, you know, I'm surprised this is still a thing 3 days later. Well, you shouldn't be, because he hasn't been able to just own it and let it go. And I'm telling you, based on things in my own past, the more that I doubled down, the more angry that I got, the more prideful and justified that I felt in my argument, no matter who was telling me that I was wrong, it always lasted longer when I resisted it. So you have to, this is why you gotta take the high ground. At the end of the day, once you've calmed down, then you come back to it and you're calm and you fucking figure it out. But that's just not what's happened. People had also been waiting for a reason to crucify him for a long time. Look, I can't really speak to that. I don't really know. I don't know. I saw some clips from him before. They seemed logical and pretty funny, you know? Up until this point, I didn't have a negative opinion of this guy. And in fact, I wouldn't have a negative opinion of him just based on the plays that we've seen occur as well. The negative opinion only came with his response. I understand what the precedent and breaking it means. I'm asking why it matters to you, to me, to us. We're not his friends or guildmates. It's parasocial. It's parasocial. I don't think that you're necessarily wrong about that, but this isn't a situation that existed or happened outside of the game or outside of the stream. This happened in a stream with other content creators. And so there are situations in life where when you see someone's inability to take accountability for what the fuck they've done, where you feel almost that you need to fucking say something about it. I personally care because I can very much relate to this guy, which I have said multiple times, and I'm going to fucking say it again. I get it. I get the ego. I get the expectation. I get the pressure. I get the panic. I get the fear. I get it. I really, really, really do. And that's why I'm talking about it, because, and this is something I said during the breakdown earlier, that I get the heart pumping and the red hot face and like the fear. I know that very well. As a content creator, I know that feeling. And so I'm just weighing in. I'm personally invested in the situation, even though it's unrelated to me, because I feel almost like I'm watching myself, like crashing and burning. You understand what I'm saying? My main thing that I've been saying this time is if he would just apologize, take accountability, and then take a break, that this would all be much better. The threats are ridiculous. No one should be making any threats. None of that stuff should be happening. None of that should be happening. But it doesn't change the attitude displayed to those people. Here's the truth of life, you guys. You call it parasocial, but I don't know what the fuck else you've got going on. I mean, I obviously don't have anything else going on. I don't really have anything that I'm like too focused on or worried about right now. So I guess I can use my stream time to talk about it. I mean, what you guys act like this is some kind of weird, abnormal behavior. It isn't. It isn't. Like, we're parasocial. I almost said paranormal. We're parasocial with actors, with singers, with politicians, with streamers. They're not different. There's also different levels of parasociality, in my opinion, where like sometimes it's very weird. At the end of the day, I don't really care if this guy remained in the guild or what he does. I'm not invested to that point. But it's noteworthy because it just is a highlighted opportunity to look at something where it was an unexpected response. You see how it affects these other people, and especially for me as a content creator, these are all streamers. These are people that are impacted by this on a level that maybe the average viewer might not understand. So that's why, to me, it is important. That's why, to answer your question. Hopefully that is an acceptable answer.
The boss is immune to CC. They overpulled 2 packs and a boss.
Like when you say things like they overpulled, it just further illustrates the point. It just further proves like he doesn't even consider himself part of the group that pulled too much. You know what I'm saying? It's they and me, you know?
That's a deserved death at that point. Yeah. That's not on me.
That's a deserved death, is what he just said. Damn, bro. He calls it a deserved death? Bro, what? What a sicko.
Is immune to CC. They overpulled 2 packs and a boss. That's a deserved death at that point. Yeah. That's not on me. Then call it? They did call it. He said run. That's the whole point.
And then he said, turn around. We can save it. Come help us. Come Ice Nova. And then you said, I have no mana. Because you spent all your mana blinking and ice barriering when there was nothing near you, running to the instance entrance. And then instead of using your mana gems and robe, you ran away like a little fucking bitch. Like, I can't stand this guy's attitude, chat. Like, I want so badly to try to be empathetic to his position and to try to get where he's coming from, but he's such a dick. He's just such a dick.
Like, that's wild, dude. The idea that somehow the mage is going to save you from every scenario is not real. Go back,
bro,
and look at where my mana was during.
Yeah, we did go back, bro. It's so cringe. Whatever.
But you still keep doubling down that you responded to the situation properly. People died, you were a jerk to those people.
Because they want it to be a double down, a triple down, a quadruple down. They want to have a villain. They want to have an enemy. They want to fight.
No.
Nah, bro. And this is, he's literally me. Like, dude, I've said this before. Like, this is not a good headspace, man. No. You are not the fucking, do not fucking do that. Trust me, dude. Don't fucking do that. Don't do that. Where, oh, I'm being made out to be the villain. They want a villain. They want a villain. They want a villain. No, like, don't go there, man. Don't go there. That's not the truth. That's not the truth. They want to watch you and have a good time. They want to see you support your team and play well. They don't want, maybe some people want to find a villain, man. But when you got 20,000 people watching you, they don't all think you're a villain. That's not the case, man. That's not the case. You cannot do this to yourself where I'm the victim, and I've done this, man. I've done this. So this is why I'm calling it out, man. But you can't do this. You can't do it. You can't. It's so bad for your mental, man. And it's not true. It's not true. There's so many fucking people who are on your fucking side and you don't even realize it. There are people fighting with each other about this to defend you. That's why it's so fucked up. Because you have people out there white knighting because they fucking believe in you. And because they have your back and they have your side no matter what, which is kind of stupid, but I have people that do that too. I got people that I would do that for. And so, everyone looks a fool. Everyone, the other people in the guild have an issue because of it. Other streams and chats have an issue because of it. It's like this, it is bigger than you. And there are people who fucking have your back, man. So just you can't do this. This mentality of like, they want the villain. They wanted to make a villain. Like, no, bro, you're making yourself the fucking villain. Stop doing it. Recognize it. Free yourself. Free yourself, dude. You just kind of get yourself in these shitty situations, like, and you don't really need to. And like, you need to just like step away and take a breather. And that's why what I'm talking about with like, this wasn't a raging blow up by a pirate, but it's similar enough. And it's tense enough to where like, I feel like I can really relate to it. So yeah,